Hello everyone, it's Rafael Renteria, co-founder and co-owner of Dart Frog 3D. We do 3D virtual tours and 360 media for probably the third or fourth time. I apologize for my absence. Busy stuff, a lot of stuff going on, but I'm going to go ahead and get to this point. So this video can be helpful for two types of people. One, if you're a new virtual tour pro and you're trying to figure out how you can deliver more than just a virtual tour. Or two, if you're a business owner who has a 3D virtual tour and you're looking for ways to get more out of it. This one's for you. So, you have a 3D virtual tour for your business. Awesome. Now what? Something I really like about the 3D virtual tours that we make is that you can do a lot more with them than just sending the link to people that want to see the inside of your space. In this video, I'm going to show you 6 things that you can do once your virtual tour is produced. Number 1 is probably the most common use if your business has its own website. Using a simple iframe code, you can embed your virtual tour directly to your website in a responsive way. Don't know what an iframe is? That's okay. I didn't either until 2 years ago, and I still don't know a lot about HTML. But I've done the legwork and Googled it, so you don't have to. On the Dart Frog website, I have one of our recent tours up and in your face as soon as you scroll by. The code looks like this. The only things that you'll probably need to mess with is the height and the URL that the iframe will get its information from. The 100% width value is something that you want to keep there, especially if you want it to work correctly on a mobile site. By making the width 100% instead of a regular number, the iframe stretches and compresses with the browser or screen so it resizes without cutting things off. When I was just starting, this took me a bit to figure out, but we're here now. Number 2 is publishing a 360 virtual tour directly to your Google Maps listing that's using the data that's already been captured in the 3D tour. Getting a Google virtual tour has proven to be one of the main reasons that businesses have called us, but then we show them the 3D and they see that as a good idea also. And especially with Google Street View's publishing issues right now, it's probably the best option. It's definitely getting more bang for your buck because it's almost like getting 2 tours with 1 shoot. Sure, we still have to put the Google Street View tour together manually, but it's a lot easier to do when we can reference the 3D map and where they should be connected to. Anyway, this lets people see what's going on inside your business just by accessing your photo gallery in Google Maps on desktop and mobile. It's a really great and frictionless way for people to discover you without having to be redirected to another page or another app. Granted, I'm a little biased, but it's not as cool as the 3D, but it's still extremely helpful in helping you have an always open door so people can fall in love with your space anytime, anywhere. One last thing with the Google Tour, you can also embed that with an iframe using the same method that I mentioned with the 3D. If you have a space that you didn't get a 3D tour for, but you still want some sort of virtual tour on your website, it's possible with an iframe and Google Maps combo. Number 3 is using the HDR extractions for advertisements. One of the great things about the GOCV tours that we do is we can pull 4K quality 2D photos from the scanner that will look great anywhere. For example, we completed a job at Anytime Fitness in Findlay. Check him out, Brad's a great guy. And the owner asked me if we had any pictures that they could use for ads because the old ones they were using to run ads were of the previous location, which honestly is a shack compared to the awesome new location they have now. It's a big industrial space. It looks awesome. So I extracted some HDRs from that tour, peppered them with a little Photoshop, and voila, 4K pictures for ads for whatever you need great looking pictures for. Number 4 is creating unique Facebook posts with standalone 360 photos. I say Facebook because at the moment, they're the only major platform that makes it easy to share 360 media. There are a couple ways to do this. One way would be to sort through all the panoramas that we can send you via Dropbox, but even if you have a 360 pano viewer on your computer or if you run them all through Facebook to preview them, it can end up being a giant waste and inefficient use of your time. So what we do is once we have all the panoramas from the tour, we pick ones that look great on their own, usually ones that are in the center of a room or showing off something specific like a candy machine, coffee station or something. And if you find a spot in the tour that you enter and you just think this is what we need the people to see, we'll go ahead and extract that panorama even if it wasn't in the original plan. Basically, you don't want to randomly pick panorama underscore 000134, and it turns out it's a panorama that's stuck in the corner of a room, and there's nothing eye-catching or cool about it, and it just doesn't add value to the person who's viewing it. Number 5 is you can actually take the 360 panoramas from the tour and animate a 2D rotating view of the static pano. It's not as interactive as a normal 360 post, but it's about the only way that you can share a 360 photo on platforms other than Facebook. This is how I share 360 photos on platforms like Instagram and Twitter. They're just not 360 friendly platforms yet. And this is a static 360 of an apartment building's lobby in Miami, Florida that I posted to my Instagram. I used the Theta Plus app to create an animated path and exported it as a video. Something really cool, you can animate any 360 pano in the Theta Plus app. You don't even have to have a Ricoh Theta 360 camera. You just have to download a GeoCV pano to your phone, upload it to the app, and follow your vision. Number 6 is something really awesome that really makes it all come together. Using your 3D tour, HDRs, and your unique story, you can create something special with Studio HQ. So this product was built for real estate, so what it does is makes an easily shareable pamphlet/booklet that you can add pictures, video, sound, slideshows, and a 3D tour all in one nice little environment. The residential example on their website shows you what's possible. Right on the third page, we see a 3D tour integrated with everything else. There are different tiers of booklets you can make, and basically the more you pay, the more content that it allows you to put on. So you really just pay for what you need in terms of length, and the lowest tier would probably be okay for most businesses if they wanted to go into something like this. Now, this is nowhere near the end-all be-all list, but these are just some of the things that are possible, all just by having one 3D virtual tour. I'm Raphael. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to get better about the YouTube stuff. I've got a couple things on the pipeline. Like, we did something really cool with a clubhouse in Columbus because, give a brief background, laser distancing technology does not like sunlight. So when you try to integrate an outdoor space in a 3D tour, it doesn't work, but we found a way. All right, so hopefully I will have that out very soon. Thank you for sticking with me and being patient. I'm going to try to get better. Have a good day.